There have been times in my life I let you down. Instead of standing for you, I quickly turn around. 'Cause I know I'm just like a fool to say your name, resisting all your influence. I had in shame. Help me please, help me change. Lord, please forgive me. Lord, Lord, please.
Really, nearly such a man, guilty of himself. Alright, gentlemen, this is it. Move it, move it.
About 5:30 yesterday, I was on a ladder trying to fix the monitors in church, preparing for communion this morning. I fell off, broke my arm. I'm in a little pain, but I like here this morning, my wife getting ready to come. And I said, what am I going to do just like watching the program? I need to praise God. Because I broke my fall, I broke breaking my hand, but I could have hit my head and I wouldn't be here. So in spite of the challenges that we have, God is still God. God is the joy and the strength of my life. He removes all pain, misery, and strife. He promised to keep me. Never to leave me. He never falls short of His word. I'm gonna bless and praise Him in this narrow way. Let Him my life be every day. I wanna go with Him when He comes back. I've gone too far and I've never turned back. God
Life is life for me, and it involves people, but sometimes the hardest part of life is people.
Not in this church.
Everywhere. When that starts happening, I remember that my life is not this moment. What God has given me is not just this situation. And if I'm not feeling it right now, I will feel it tomorrow. And I'll praise it in advance.
You know, I learned a very valuable lesson yesterday at Kingsway. We were all Kingsway staff. 10 to 12 was very good. Not on free promotion, but yes. I was there yesterday dropping off Zachary at school, and I stopped to talk with a sister in the canteen. And she said to me, a little girl came up to the front of the talk shop. She said, Auntie, can I have a bag shoes? And she took her money, she paid for her bag shoes. And based on how the talk shop is, you can actually see into the class itself, right? So she looked to see what the girl was going to do with the bag shoes. She wanted one with ice, a lot of ice. The girl went to a friend of hers who fell. He fell, and the girl took the bag shoes. And she just started sopping wet. And the lady burst into tears. How is it that a 4-year-old, a 5-year-old could be so kind to another person, and we as adults sometimes tear each other?
I can answer that big thing.
Question to the class.
Thank you. give her back home to the children. Is it about the waste time when it says become like little children? It's not about being childish, it's about being real, honest, loving, like all.
So if you don't leave with anything else today, it's the drum, it's the great singing, the highs of the voices and the low.
It's good childish, it's right.
I know, right?
I guess it's not true.
Apart from all of those things, we want to remind you that listen, this thing called praise, it should come from a real place. A place of gratitude, from the heart. No pretense, no gray, no falseness. That's not a word, but you know what I mean.
Just like every child.
You came here for you to stay. And then, tomorrow, you're starting your week again. All the trials and the crosses you may have put down on Friday, they're waiting for you on Monday. I like and then because it tells you that the story isn't finished. But sometimes it's not always pleasant. When God called David, anointed his head with oil, sent him against Goliath, established him as a bad man in Israel, there were several and then David saw Bathsheba. And then he allowed his eyes to link up. I'm not ignorant of anybody right now. And then he sent for her. And then, well, we didn't see that one on stage. But you know what men and women do when they like each other. And then there was a baby. And then there was a murder. And then he tried to hide it. Explain to me how David is a man after God's own heart. Tell me somebody. Tell me. Well, I will tell you in the last 2 minutes that I have here. Your and then is always followed by God's and then. I don't know if you've read this story or if you just heard it told. But after all of David's and thens, God sent an and then. Capital A, capital T for David. God did not leave him to go down into the valley of the shadow of death by himself. God did not lead him to take up his own feet and walk into his destruction by himself. Yes, he murdered Uriah. Yes, the baby came. Yes, he did all these things, but God sent an and then. Don't know if you remember the story the way I do, but Nathan came to David's palace. And he called him out and said, "You are the man who teach people things. You are the man," and I'm sorry man if it sounds like I'm beating up on you, let's change it. "You are the woman who sees the person that doesn't belong to you, and then you are the one who started at a good place, and then you are the one who the fire was burning hot. The songs used to move you, even when you wasn't a great singer singing. And then, you are the one." But God forgave him. And here's the thing, brethren. Here's the thing. The consequences still come for and then. But God's business is not entirely just what happens here on earth. He is preparing a people for heavenly places. Amen. That means that a murderer can be in heaven. That means that a liar can be in heaven. That means that a preacher who says one thing and does another thing can be in heaven. It means that God's and filter off in the next minute? I feel like I've been saying some general stuff and you're saying amen, let me take my filter off. I'm reasonably sure no one here has murdered anybody this week. If you have, you've come to the right place. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Because I know that there are some sins in our minds that God cannot forgive. But that is your limit, not God's. That is your barrier, not God's. The people I hate the most, I will see in heaven. Are you ready for that? And then, I don't know if I can say that nobody has slept with anybody, somebody this week. As this is Jamaica. I don't know that I can say that nobody has lied straight to somebody's face this week. Because we are just people. I don't know if I can say I'm sure there's nobody who put somebody else in harm's way just to save my skin. I don't know if I can say that. Because nobody wants to get hurt. Nobody wants to get abused. But you said I could be real with you. But the word tells me that God desires all men to be saved. And so that's the person I want to pray for today. And if that's you, raise your hand where you are if you like. And if you don't, I'm going to pray for you anyway. Because I know what it feels like to have gone through the height. David was king, still, big man, bad man, good looking man. But he was an adulterer, liar, and murderer. I'm asking you to confess anything to anybody today. The only person in your heart needs to be turned to is God. And if your faith is not enough for you to pray for yourself today, then use mine. I'll pray for you. I'll pray for you. Sometimes I am sorry for who I am. I am not David. But you know that so many of us here are not evident. But we are encouraged today, Lord, by the fact that you do not leave us alone. You do not set an example for us to prove our goodness to you, for you to bless us. In fact, you invite us to come to you for everything. Many a times we have fooled ourselves and listened to the lie that says, the only things you have invited us to come to you for are the things that righteous people can get. But you have told us in your word that if you don't know how to pray, pray like this. If you don't know what to say, groan and let the Spirit pray for you. If you don't know how to sing a song of praise because life has been lifing more than you can outlife it, then I am the way, the truth, and the life. I will live for you. Those who don't know where to put their foot because everywhere Makajuna wield the divine cutlass on their behalf today. For those who have lived in the pleasures of this life and become slaves to the pleasures of this life, today, because they have listened to the music, they have listened to the word, they have watched the play, their minds are ripe to hear from you, Lord. Show them that you are a chain breaker, burden bearer, the big conqueror, and bulwarker. For those who have been suffering in silence, not a God knows their need.
Fly away to my home.